Hello, good morning. Hello, Nigerians. Hello, my friends all over the world. Happy new month of July, the perfection month, the month of perfection. 7 is a number of perfection with the Lord. And so I want to welcome you all to the month of July. I want to welcome you to the month we have been waiting for, the beginning of a new quarter, the beginning of the second half of 2020. I thank God for all of us. It's not been easy for us to have been alive with the pandemic. So it's all about God. God kept us. So we really want to give him appreciation. I believe you're also thanking him for making life be for you, be sufficient for all of us. I want to say you're highly welcome. We are here again for the Life Fulfillment Program Choices. This is a brand new month, and so in this brand new month, we have a brand new topic, a brand new focus. We want to look at the program from the point of trust. Is trust a choice? Some people will say, is trust a choice? But I want to tell you, it is a choice. Yes, trust is a choice. Why do I say so? What is trust? Trust is believing in somebody, believing in something. That is trust. You choose to trust. You choose who you trust. So you don't just start saying, oh, trust. The person has to earn it. No, first of all, you will need to decide to trust somebody, or you will need to accept somebody's trust. Yes, that's just what we'll be looking at in the month of July. Is our focus in the month of July, trust. There's a lot to learn about trust. Today, I just want to give us an intro concerning the word trust. It is having confidence in somebody or in something. It is believing in something. It is giving your faith to something or to someone. So I want you to know that trust in our message today is for us to understand that you don't just tell yourself, I can't trust him or she can't trust me. I am not willing to trust this person. He or she does not earn my trust. But I want to ask you a question. Is trust a choice? Yes. So many people might say, no, I don't need to accept it as a choice. If you deserve my trust, or if you earn my trust, then that is when I know yes. You need to earn it, you need to deserve it. But no, it's a choice that you need to make. You need to decide to trust somebody. And I want to tell you, if you're also thinking, why is it supposed to be a choice? Choice is very key in every relationship, no matter the type of relationship you're into. Even if it's a work relationship, there must be trust. For example, I have a shop, and then I have a girl that I want to employ to come and stay there. If I employ that girl, I need to trust her enough to allow her stay in that shop alone. If you employ a manager to manage a corporation for you or your company for you, it means that you must learn to trust that manager, trust the decisions of the manager. You interview the person and you felt fine, this person knows what he or she is doing, so you must give the person your trust, and the person will work with that trust. The person earns your trust. That's the point. The person must be trusted by you before you can allow the person handle your things. So now, do you believe and agree with me that trust is a choice? But if someone else will say trust is a feeling, is it a feeling? Okay. I want to tell you that how you can maybe say it's a feeling is probably because you need to be in a relationship with somebody before you will now begin to say, I trust you, I trust her. Okay, there's no challenge about it. But I want you to know that before you even started a relationship, there's a level of trust. That little thing that you say, okay, let me just give it a try. You just gave him a little part of your trust. So for you to move on and on and on and on in your life and in everything you do, you need to understand one word, that trust is very, very key in a relationship. It's critical. By the time you are around somebody or somebody is around you, a feeling comes in. I think I should just give it a trial. When you begin to feel comfortable around the person, you decide, okay, let me give it a trial. You will now decide to give the person your trust. So it is a choice. It is very, very important. It becomes very necessary when you are in a relationship. You must tell the person how much you trust him or her. That's why when we are talking about a relationship, trust in relationship is so important, because your relationship is your life. The relationship you're trying to keep is a relationship that you mean well for yourself, relationship that you want to have and be sure that you are doing the right thing, relationship that you want to see yourself doing the best, relationship that you want to see that people are really seeing the best out of you. That is what is called trust. Not that you are saying, oh, anybody, you can't trust anybody you see. No, it's not everybody that you trust. There are people you can't even allow close, an inch close to your house or close to you. So you need to trust somebody. It's a choice. And you need to make up your mind. If you are in a relationship with anybody, you need to make up your mind to trust that person. You need to make up your mind and give it a trial. Until the person burns his or her bridge. Until that person says, I have really made a mistake. Then you can now see that for real, that the person has made a mistake. But not that you just say, you don't trust anybody. Then you're in for being alone in life. Because there's no relationship that does not have trust backing it. There must be trust at the back of your mind when you are having anything with anybody. Anybody who is around you, anybody who you allow close to you or your children or your husband or anything or your business, there must be the word trust. So please, my beloved sisters, my beloved brothers, if you think it is something you earn, I agree with you, but it's a choice. First of all, you must make the choice of allowing the person earn your trust. Yes, but you should know that trust is something you grant somebody. It's not just about earning. I grant you my trust. By the thing I say or do, I want you to understand why you should trust me. So you grant it, not earning. Because sometimes the people you are telling that they earn your trust, you think they should earn your trust, they are the ones that you over expect from them and then you miss it out. You need to grant somebody your trust. Let me use a man-woman relationship. If you do not trust the man, what are you doing with him? It's a measure of trust that makes you decide to take up his name and drop your father's name. A measure of trust that you told yourself, yes, I believe I love this person. I believe this person is this. That is what makes you, in any form, to say, I trust him, and then you start a relationship. If you do not give yourself that little space, then you're not ready for a relationship. You see some people, they say, I don't trust him. What don't you trust about him? You sleep inside the same room with him, which means you gave your whole life over to somebody you do not trust. Do you understand the implication now? We are talking about giving your trust to somebody, granting it to somebody. So by the time I say I do with my husband, it means I do. I have given you over my life. I've given you over everything about me, including my finances. Some people say I do and then their finances hidden. Then I don't understand what they are doing with you. So I need you to understand one thing today, that you must try to leave a space where somebody will learn to begin to watch you and see what he or she wants to get out of you. Don't say, it's like this. He can never change. I can never trust him. Who told you? You're not God. So the right thing to do is to give your trust to the man you have given your life to, or give your trust to the woman you have given your life to. Some men will say, I just wanted her to sleep with her and go away. Unfortunately, do you know that it was a measure of trust that you had that made you go into that woman? Did you know if she was carrying hepatitis C or B? Do you know if she was HIV positive? Do you know any of those things? But you gave her your trust by allowing yourself to sleep with her. So if you do not understand what trust is, don't say, I don't trust her. I can't even trust her with my business. Yes, it's true. You might not trust somebody with your business because you do not know the person's ability to handle your business. But a measure of trust you've given to that person is that you allow the person to be your partner. So I want you to understand from now henceforth that for you to succeed in a relationship, you need trust. Give it a trial. I'm not saying that you should trust everybody you see. I'm talking about a specific relationship. Don't say you are getting married to somebody you do not trust. How can you get married to somebody you do not trust, for crying out loud? You need to trust somebody that you can actually spend your life with. You're not sure where he's going to, so where are you going with him? Or where do you want to take him? She's a lady that you know that you only like her physical beauty. You can't trust her ability to handle your affairs. You can't trust her enough to be a good wife in the house. You can't trust her enough to be a good mother to your children. But you can trust her enough to go into her. What kind of trust is that? When we talk about trust, we are talking about, in a relationship, whole trust. If you pick a girl, for example, and she is not maybe highly educated as you, she's not as good as you expected her to be, the trust you have given her is that you have brought her close to you. And then after bringing her close to you, the next thing you need to do is to begin to brush her up so that she can be who you want her to be, so that you can close your eyes and sleep. It marvels me when I see people say, I don't trust her, and you are in the same room. You're endangering your life now. Yes. She's giving you food. Okay, you don't trust her, that's why you don't eat her food, but you sleep in the house. God forbid she does not know God. She decides to murder you in the night. What happens? You should learn to know that you are making a big mistake. So first of all, you must learn to trust and then trust. You should learn to trust. Trust the woman. Trust the man. Some women will go ahead and pick a man that they feel they want, somebody they want to manage. They want to manipulate. You want to manipulate somebody, and that's why you went ahead to marry him. Unfortunately, you realize that you are the one who is going to be manipulated at last. So it's good for us to learn one bitter truth, that to trust somebody is very, very key in our relationship. You should know that whoever you are giving your trust to, you must have been a little comfortable around that person. Trust can be earned. Yes, it can be earned. For real, it is not something that, like somebody saying, can it be earned? Some people say, no, it can be. It can be earned, but it's, first of all, a choice. Like I told us, I said it's something that you need to grant somebody. It's something that you need to tell somebody, oh, let me just tell yourself, let me just allow this person into my life. And when you do that, you will see that so many good things will begin to come out of that person. Don't just say, I can't trust him, I can't trust her. If you want to be trusted, then you must, on your own, first of all, prove yourself trustworthy. You must learn to be trustworthy. You just have to be trustworthy first to now say, I can't trust her, I can trust. People need to trust you. If you are the type that you say A in general, then behind you're saying BCD, and people get to know that you're that type of person, what kind of trust do you think they'll trust you? People will be avoiding you. There was an experience somebody told me about recently, that they were just gisting, harmless gist. 2 days after, somebody already carried the gist to somebody, misquoting the whole thing. And since after that time, the person said that, do you know that she hardly comes around? If she even sees me, she's scared. Because when you have made somebody lose that trust in you, unfortunately, they can't be able to feel comfortable around you anymore. Because what is trust? I am comfortable with you. I have confidence in you. There's a song my pastor sang. He said, you are a friend that I can trust. I can be naked and not ashamed because you are my friend that I can trust. That is what it is. When you have a friend that you can trust, that is where you can be open and not ashamed. I can tell you I am hungry and you're not using it against me. I can tell you that, oh, I need help. You're not using it against me. That is when it means that we have a relationship. But when there is no relationship, whatever we are doing, both of us, we are just being false to each other, and it does not work. So if you don't want to have problems with people, try as much as possible to be a trustworthy person yourself. Wow. Thank you so much. I told us that today is Friday and it's the beginning of July series, and in this July we'll be talking about trust. I want you to send in your questions and inbox me your questions and let's talk about it. But I want to tell us, we're working around it, probably by next week Friday or the other Monday, I'll be bringing up somebody who will be speaking with us on Career Mom, and the person will be talking about how you can manage your career and being a mom and none of them suffers. So I want you to watch out for that. I'll be sending the flyers. You'll really be happy to enjoy what the person will be talking about. In case you have been trying to struggle and you are getting angry, I am doing this, I'm doing that all alone. You're not alone. So many of us have gone through it and we're still going through it. I'm a career mom, I have children, so what are you doing about it? So you need to try as much as you can to see how much you can help yourself and change some of your opinions about I am the one who is suffering. You realize that it's not suffering. Being a mom is not suffering. It's actually a very good thing to do and very, very interesting too. When you look at your children, you're so happy. So thank you so much. Today we've talked about trust, just intro. So by Friday, we'll be looking at how I can earn my trust, how to earn trust. That's what we'll be talking about by Monday. Today is Friday. By Monday, 11 a.m. at this same wall, I want you to please join me on Monday, 11 o'clock, when we'll be talking about how to earn trust. How do I earn trust? So please tell your friends, ask questions, and let people come on. Like my page, the Career Moms page, and watch my videos. Even on YouTube is there. God bless you and have a pleasant weekend. Please stay safe. COVID-19 is real. God bless you.